All right, you have arrived on your mat. Come into child's pose. Yeah, and just take these couple moments right here, right now to take what you need. Like if you need some deep sighs in and out, if you need to bring a smile to your face, whatever you need, do it now. You've carved out an hour of time for you. Set your intention on taking care of you. And then bring your attention to your Ujjayi breath. Get really intentional about breathing in and out through your nose. Make your inhales as long as you can make them. Fill your lungs up. And then when you empty, when you exhale, exhale so long that you have space to feel your chest and your lungs fill up on the next breath in. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. You can pedal out your legs, bring some bends to your knees. Press your tailbone up and back. And come up onto your toes and drop your heels over to the right. Take a little side body stretch. Drop your heels all the way over to the right. Yeah, just feel what that feels like. Be with it, breathe with it. Come back through center. Come up onto your toes and switch sides. Drop your heels to the left. Downward facing dog. Step to the top of your mat, ragdoll pose. Root your feet, release your head and neck towards the floor. Halfway lift. Fold. Take another halfway lift. Bring some bend to your knees. Stay here and breathe. Bring your hands to your shins. Yeah, and then press down through the four corners of your feet. Press your palms into your shins and lengthen your back to a flat back. Breathe in. Fold. Tadasana, rise up, reach up. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bring your big toes closer together than your heels. Bring enough bend to your knees that your knees aren't locked out. And squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. We'll start class with one Om together. Big breath in. Tadasana. Fold. Halfway lift. High plank pose, stay here and breathe. Create your body in the same way you did in your Tadasana, yeah? So not locking anything out. Bring some water to your elbows and your knees even. Bring a little water to your knees. Use your core to keep the lift. Breathe in. Rock forward, low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. One inhale. Empty your lungs all the way. Step to your hands, halfway lift. Fold. Bring your gaze to the back. Tadasana. Fold. Halfway lift. High plank. Breathe in. Rock forward. Keep your chest above your elbows here. Stay and breathe in your low plank and bring your chest right above your elbows. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Root your hands into the mat. Yeah, your index finger and your thumb. Press that space down, that whole space between it, like the L you create there, press it down. Step or jump to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana. Fold. Halfway lift, create extension with your spine. High to low plank, all on your exhale this time. Move fluidly. Up dog, bring your upper arm bones back. Downward facing dog. One breath in. Empty. Feet to hands, halfway lift. Fold. Utkatasana. Sink your booty towards your mat and then create from your feet up through your head. So bring your big toes closer together than your heels. True north alignment in your feet. Then root down the four corners of both feet. Hug your low belly in and up. Create some space for your neck here. Notice where you might be scrunching. Bring space there. And be with what is right here, right now. Any sensations or thoughts that come up. The theme of the week is equanimity. Meet those thoughts and feelings and sensations just right where they are. Without a story or a name to them, breathe. Be with. Inhale. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Peel your upper body open. Downward facing dog, right side warrior one. Step your right foot to your right hand. And then if you didn't quite get it where you want it, feel free to move your feet where you need them to be to sink into this pose. Warrior two. Reverse. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog, left side warrior one. Press down through the pinky toe edge of your back foot. Lift your toes on your front foot up off your mat. Root the four corners of your feet. Breathe in. Warrior two. Bring your knee, the point of your knee, like your kneecap, right over your ankle. Reverse. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. And we're gonna move through the same sequence, 1 breath per pose. So set your Ujjayi breath right here, right now. Inhale all the way. Get empty, get ready. Feet to hands, halfway lift. Fold, release your head and neck towards the floor. Halfway lift. Utkatasana, my bad, 2 Utkatasana. Yeah, just a little extra halfway lift there. Stretch out your spine here. Stretch out your spine here too. From your tailbone up through the top of your head, create some length. Inhale. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog, right side warrior 1. Warrior 2. Reverse. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog, left side warrior 1. Warrior 2. Reverse, big inhale. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog, breathe here. Yeah, never trust a yoga teacher that tells you what's gonna happen before it happens, right? Living in the moment, the presence, the best way to be. Like when I say 1 breath Utkatasana and you stay for 4, meet it where it is. Breathe in. Empty. Feet to hands, halfway lift. Fold. Utkatasana, here it is, your 1 breath, Utkatasana. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Plant your hands to take some weight off your wrists. Bring it back into your tailbone, up and back. And lift your right leg high. Crescent lunge, step through. Come up onto your back toes. Breathe in. Twist to the right. Crescent lunge. Side plank on your right hand. Yeah, from here move to side plank. Left hand lifted, lift it up, spread your fingers wide. You can lift your top leg up if you want. You could take tree legs. Be an exploration of what's possible in your side plank as you hug your low belly in and up to hold you here. High plank, stay and breathe. Inhale. Downward facing dog, lift your left leg towards the ceiling. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. Twist left. Crescent lunge, reach up. Move to side plank on your left hand. Plant your left hand, step back, and then make your way to side plank. Use your core, your low belly, to pull your tailbone in line with your body. Create a line, a side plank with your body. Spread your fingers wide. High plank, plant your hands. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high. Warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse. Extended side angle pose. You can bring your fingertips towards your mat or the floor, or bring your right arm to your right thigh. Yeah, and if your right arm is on your right thigh, create your forearm parallel with your thigh bone. Warrior two, use your core to come back up to warrior two. Reverse. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog, left side warrior one. Breathe in. Open to warrior two. Hug your skin to your muscle to your bone in your arms. Reverse. Extended side angle pose. Biggest inhale. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right foot high. Flip your dog. Yeah, to get to flip dog, bring your heel towards your butt cheek and then peel open until your foot meets the floor. Then when your feet meet the floor, press them down to lift your hip points up towards the ceiling. Yeah, use your low belly, hug your low belly in and up to bring those hip points up towards the ceiling. Reach up. High plank. Inhale. Downward facing dog, lift your left leg high. Then you can peel open slowly or go right to flip dog. Take yourself where you need to go tonight, today. Can you release your head and neck? Release any holding in your head and neck to allow for opening through your chest. And press your rooted hand into your mat to lift up. Reach up. High plank. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Inhale, all the way, fill your lungs. Empty. Feet to hands, halfway lift. Fold. Utkatasana like you want to. Like take this pose like you want to. And then stay and explore where you can create some softness. As you hug in, skin to muscle to bone, as you root down, where can you bring softness? Maybe your face, maybe the tops of your shoulders, your scalp. Be with what is. Bring the front of your pelvis up. Bring your tailbone towards your mat. Fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Utkatasana. Twist right. Utkatasana. Twist left. Utkatasana, reach up. Twist right with some length in your spine. Breathe here. Utkatasana. Twist left. Thank you, thighs and glutes and shins and feet, for holding you here. Utkatasana, reach up. Sink into what is. Inhale. Fold, toe fold. Let that go and let this pose be a release. Crow pose. Yeah, root your hands and then bring chaturanga arms. So bring your elbows in towards your body, your elbows pointing straight back and hugging in towards your ribs. Yeah, and then bring your knees to your upper arm bones. Hug everything in towards your center line. Yeah, so if your center line is your tailbone down through your head, hug in there. And breathe, Ujjayi breath. Frog squat. Bring your feet wide on your mat, sink your tailbone down. Your hips are protective of your body. Like in everyday life, your hips protect you. So let your breath go towards your hips. And turn your brain on. Tell your body to let go of holding here. Forward fold. Make your way to a forward fold at the top of your mat. And then walk your feet onto the palms of your hands for gorilla pose. Bring enough bend in your legs that your chest meets your thighs. And then keep that connection between your chest and your thighs. If you want to start to straighten your legs and bring your tailbone up, do that with the connection of your chest and thighs. Crow pose number 2. And bring an attitude of like this is just for play here. That's what yoga is. It's an exploration. It's time for you to spend on your mat playing and seeing what you're capable of. And that's different every day. Different moment to moment. Yeah, so don't make a decision about what is or is not possible. Just be with what's happening Bring what you need to it. 2 more Ujjayi breaths here. Inhale. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high, bend and peel it open. Come back to center. Crescent lunge. Utkatasana, step your back foot to meet your front and sink down. Lift your right knee in towards your chest. Lift your foot up off the mat. Eagle pose, right leg over left, right arm under. Set your gaze somewhere in front of you. Regardless of what's happening in your body, create your gaze as unmessable, unwavering. Step down, expand up. Tadasana, reach up. Fold down. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high, bend and peel it open. Come back to center. Crescent lunge. Step through, root your feet. Utkatasana, use your core to step up, sink low. Eagle pose, left side. Yeah, set your gaze again here. With your breath and your gaze, you can send out anything that's trying to come in, thoughts or whatever's trying to come in, use your breath and your gaze to get that out of here. Step down, Tadasana. Eagle pose, right side. You've been here before, go right on in. And wherever you've connected your right leg with your left, squeeze it in, hug in. And then with your arms connected, squeeze in, hug in, bring your upper arm bones parallel with the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Step down and switch sides. However you want to get there. You can reach up and out or just go right in. Step down, Tadasana. Bring your hands to your heart center, standing leg raised, right side. Airplane, press your foot back. Use your core to lift your back heel straight out from your hip. And then use your core to bring your shoulder blades towards your spine, create a bit of an upper back bend. Inhale. Step down, standing leg raised, left side. Airplane. Yeah, Now use your core to level your hip points with the floor. Press your palms towards the floor. Root your bottom foot. Inhale. Step down, Tadasana. Airplane right side, go right in. Airplane, press your right foot back. Half moon. If you want to take a bind, you can bend your lifted heel towards your butt cheek and grab onto your ankle. And if you want to challenge yourself, bring your gaze up towards your lifted fingertips, maybe back. If you fall, you fall. Expand up and back. Step down, Tadasana with intention, reach up. Airplane left side, press back. Peel open, half moon. In the flow of the practice. Soften your face, press through your lifted foot, lift up. Step down, Tadasana. Tree pose, right side. Yeah, and take an arm variation that makes you feel in control, that makes you feel powerful, that makes you feel calm, like all at the same time. What arm variation is true to what you stand for right now? Switch sides. And if your arm variation choice has switched from the right side to the left, let it be. Fullest expression right here. Step down, take a toe fold. Spread your feet hip width apart. Grab onto your big toe with your first and middle finger, your thumb and your first finger. And use that. Use the traction of your arms to bring your head closer to your mat. Maybe some bend in your knees here. High plank. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, right side warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse. Triangle pose. Straighten your front leg. Keep a little micro bend in your knee. Yeah, and then you can use your block or anything that you have to bring your right fingertips onto. Peel your left armpit open, back. Side facing wide leg forward fold. Spread your feet out wide on your mat and bring your big toes slightly inward. Pyramid pose over your front foot. Bring your front toe, big toe to 12 o'clock and your back foot at like a 30-degree or whatever angle you need in your back foot to root it down. Take lunging lizard here. Bring your right foot to the outer edge of your mat and then walk your back leg back, extend your back leg long, and come onto the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Yeah, so the sole of your foot will be lifted off your mat and your front foot. And then if you can bring your breath to your hip. Not if you can, you can. Breathe into your hip to support release. Forearms to the mat is an option if there's space. Gently make your way to downward facing dog. Shake out your booty if you need to shake out your booty. Left side, warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse. Triangle pose. Side facing wide leg forward fold. This time interlace your hands behind your low back. Yeah, interlace your fingers behind your low back. And then start to bring your hands towards the wall in front of you. Pyramid over your front foot. Make your way to lunging lizard. Walk your left foot to the outer edge of your mat. Extend your right leg back. And let your knees splay out, your foot splay out. Your body is warm here. You've been doing the work. So let the release happen. High plank. Gently go there, yeah? Take your time unwinding from your lunging lizard and make your way to high plank. And then set it up with intention, like it's the first one you're taking and we're talking about the alignment cues. Set that up here in your high plank. Knees to the mat is always an option. Just build some internal fire here, some internal heat. Bring a little water micro bend to your elbows. Breathe in. Rock forward and slowly lower all the way to your belly. Locust pose, go up on your inhale. Press your palms towards the floor and then bring action in your hands and your arms like you're pressing, holding something down. Yeah, and it's pushing back right into your hands. Press it down, down, down. Palms towards the floor. Lift, expand through your chest. Come down. One breath in. Empty here, slowly and fully. Locust, lift up. Breathe in. Calm down. Go up, locust or floor bow. This is it. If you want floor bow, grab your ankles. And then bring your knees in towards center if you're in floor bow. Yeah, if you're in locust, hug your legs in towards center. Lift. Come down, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog to bridge pose. Go right on into your first bridge. Now your feet and your upper arm bones are your base here. So walk your upper arm bones underneath your shoulders, like really scrunch them under there. Enough that you can take any pressure off your head and neck. Calm down. Bridge your wheel, go up. If you're ready for wheel, go on up. And if you have wheel in you, but you're not taking it for some reason, like that isn't really relevant or serving you, go on up. Breathe in. Calm down. Bridge your wheel, go up. Yeah, take yourself there and then root through your body, your physical body. Trust your body to hold you where you are and to allow yourself to expand from where you are. Can you get bigger, wider open? Calm down. Take a full breath in. Empty. Bridge or wheel. Go where you're going and then be there with intention. Everybody root through the four corners of your feet. Everybody soften your face and zip up somewhere else. Maybe your core. Zip up there, hug it in. And then expand somewhere, expand. Breathe in. Calm down, Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide. Happy baby pose. And then rock and roll around a little bit in your happy baby so that you can feel your vertebrae on the mat, your spine on the mat. And then notice each one and root it into your mat. Yeah, your center line, root it there. Root your tailbone to your mat. And use your feet to press up and out. Lift your feet straight up towards the ceiling. And bring your toes down towards your face. Press the soles of your feet, the four corners of your feet up. Your hands can be at your sides or underneath your low back. Breathe in. Drop your heels 30 degrees. $60. Hover your heels, peek at your toes to the top. 30. 60. Hover your heels, peek at your toes, and then kick your feet. Like butterfly kicks, scissor kicks, mini kicks with your feet. Keep your low belly in and up. To the top. Bring your heels together, splay your toes out. Charlie Chaplin your feet. 30. Drop your heels 30 degrees. Breathe in. 60. 30. Bring them back up. Hover. Peek at your toes. To the top. Abdominal twist, bicycles. Yeah, engage your shoulders here. Shoulder blades towards your spine. Move from center. And press with your feet. Powerfully press like you're tapping something each and every time. Like press, press, press. And keep your Ujjayi breath going. Keep pressing. Keep moving. Yeah, for 10, 9, 8, 7, press, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet to the top. Hug them in. To the top. Hug them in. Rock and roll around in a little ball. Rock and roll front to back. Half pigeon, right side. Bring your front shin parallel with the top of your mat. If it's not parallel today, like maybe someday, and then level your hips. Level your hip points. Extend your left leg back on your mat. Keep your toes tucked under. And your toes tucked under not only protects your knee, but you can also use that back leg with your toes tucked under to assist yourself in deepening into this pose. So at any point, if you want to lift your left knee up off your mat and walk your toes back a little further, it'll pull your body back and deepen your pose. And keep your Ujjayi breath here, especially here. When our body's natural response, like our hips do, is to protect and to hold on, we have to really channel that breath and energy there to release. To take charge of what's not necessary. It's not necessary for your hip to protect you here. Like you are safe on the floor, on your mat. Switch sides. You can move through down dog or however you switch. Make your way to the other side. Choose something to soften and let go here. Maybe you're holding on to some tension in your hands or your face. Maybe you're holding on to a certain thought or a certain story you don't need. Can you drop it right here? Double leg seated forward fold. Come onto your seat. Extend both legs straight out in front of you. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Spread your fingers wide. Fold forward. Take a little halfway lift. Fold back down. Reverse tabletop. Yeah, bring your fingers either out towards the sides of your mat or in towards your body. Lift your hips up. Lift your thighs up. Release your head and neck back. And if you want to open your mouth and stick out your tongue or let anything out, here's your time. Lift up. Come down, take fish pose. Make like a W with your thumbs and use that to support your tailbone, your low back. And press your chest open. Your throat open. Bring your head back. Make your way to an inversion, headstand, handstand, waterfall with a block under your tailbone, shoulder stand. Keep your Ujjayi breath. Keep your alignment, keep your true north in your feet. Waterfall, stay just as you are. Shoulder stands, take plow. Deaf man's pose, curl up. Bring your knees to the outer edges of your ears. Roll onto your back, supine twist, right side. Extend your left leg long, hug your right knee in towards your chest and drop it over to the left side. Take Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide. Supine twist, left side. Press your right leg straight, hug your left knee in and over. Couple more Ujjayi breaths here in this final pose of your practice. Come on to your back and stretch out long. And make your way to Shavasana for the final pose of your practice. Start to let your Ujjayi breath go. Let your fingers splay out, your palms face up. Let your toes splay out. Let your shoulders melt into your mat. Release any holding in your face. And soak this in, Shavasana. To wiggle your fingers and toes and curl up onto your right side. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Make your way to seated with your eyes closed. And bring your hands to your heart center. Sit up tall from your tailbone to the top of your head. We'll end with an Om. Inhale. Om. palm knuckles to forehead center. Namaste.
Namaste.